Well, hello to all my creative artists out there. I am Marcus Omari, a writer, a teacher, and a performance poet with Orange County Poetry Out Loud. And in this special series, I'm here to offer you special tips and tricks for you to get the most out of your Poetry Out Loud experience. We're going to explore the literature, we'll look at the intention of the poems, and then we'll also get to that unique perspective that you've chosen to share with the world. Now, before you get to the final stage of the Poetry Out Loud County competition, there are a few crucial steps that you need to make. You need to find the poem. Yes, you need to find the poem. The great thing is that the steps to finding the right poem for you are steps that can be repeated with just about any poetry recitation preparation. So today I'm going to share with you five tips on how to search and discover the right poem for you. Are you ready? Shall we begin? All right, so here we go. Let's find that poem for you. We have poetry anthologies, poetry books, poetry chapbooks, poetry journals, websites, you name it. But for this competition, we need to go specifically to the Poetry Out Loud website, and you'll find it at www.poetryoutloud.org. And when you get there, you'll see so many poems. You'll see so many amazing poems that you'll be asking, how will I ever start? Well, that's what these tips are for. All right. Tip number one, start with the name of the poem. Straight up title. What's a poem that you've always heard about but never read in its entirety? Or what's a poem that you've already read that you can't wait to share with the world? Ah, why the dazzling sun, those winter Sundays, in memoriam, Martin Luther King Jr. Doesn't matter. Ask a friend or a family member. Make a suggestion. You'll be surprised how much poetry is in people's hearts that they're willing to share with you. And then you connect with it and share again. Hey, here's tip number two. Search according to a specific poet or writer. Easy. You'll find it broken down into pre-1900s, between 1900 and 1950, and then between 1951 and present day, which a lot of people consider contemporary poetry. Doesn't matter. Do you like Elizabeth Alexander? Look her up. Maybe Langston Hughes. Maybe Elizabeth Bishop. The art of losing isn't hard to master. And again, you can always go back to the tried and true, asking friends and family around you, hey, what's an amazing poem that you grew up with? What's something that you like? Look into it. It may connect with you as well. Birds of a feather, they say, right? Number three, search according to collections. Look according to theme, topic, what the poems are about, or what they include, right? Close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about what matters to you. Open your eyes, type it in and search for it. Is it history? Is it love? Is it forgiveness, happiness, virtue, dance, whales, the animal, or the country? Doesn't matter. Again, it's absolutely up to you, right? The fourth tip, these are for my poetry enthusiasts. This is when you search according to form, style, keywords. You like alliteration? Look it up. Onomatopoeia? Look it up. Maybe you were falling into a Shakespearean sonnet, huh? A villanelle. Couplets that rhyme. Blank verse that gets you out the box. Search into it, find it. If it grabs you, hold on to it, because that's where you start. Now, I know right now there's someone out there who's thinking, Mr. Omari, I'm stuck. I have no place to go. Listen, we're going to unstick you. I got one more magic tip to help you find your poem. But first, let me talk to the people who have questions and comments in regards to the poems that they're finding, or maybe performing the poem right now. Make sure you drop that comment below, because we as a community may be able to help each other out, right? All right, back to number 5. This is for my brave hearts. These are for my choosy spirits. This is called random. Yes, on the Poetry Out Loud, website, you will find a button that allows you to randomly find a poem. You click it, the universe drops the poem upon you. You read it, theme, author, topic, form, anything that resonates with you, set it aside, that's a keeper. Click that button again, see what else falls upon you. You like it? Keep it. You don't? Throw it. This is a non-scientific way to really get through those poems and quickly find one so you can get it going, because the key really is just to get started. Don't get hung up too much on the search for it. And you really want to find something that connects with you. And those are my 5. And so to recap, the 5 tips to best help you find and discover the poem that connects with you. 1, the name of the poem. Think of a poem that you've always wanted to perform or share. Seek it out, see what you find. 2, the name of a poet or author, one that you've always been into or heard a lot about. And then again, if your friends or family members suggested one to you, look into it. You may be surprised what you find. 3, those are the collections, the keywords, the themes, the topics, the poems about da-da-da-da-da, or poems that include certain things. Remember, close your eyes. Think about what matters to me. And when you open them, type it in, search it out. Again, what you find is bound to connect with you. 4, these are my poetry junkies out there, the ones who are all about the forms, the styles, and the terms. Remember, alliteration, consonants, onomatopoeia, couplets, blank verse, sonnets, villanelles, you name it, you'll find it. And 5, for my brave hearts, random. Click on the random button, see what you find. Again, it's adventurous, it's not scientific, but you can have a lot of fun in that version as well. Hey, if you really like this video, you will probably enjoy the next few videos in this Arts Orange County Poetry Out Loud series. So make sure you click the like button or subscribe. We'll also be adding additional videos that highlight the arts in Orange County. This is Marcus Omari for Orange County Poetry Out Loud. Stay creative.